we the survivors, we the witnesses, we were the ones who petitioned this matter before the U.S. Senate.
Oh, now right to U.S. Senate.
We. Precious, you were aware when I went to address the U.S. Congress, the U.S. Sub-Congressional Committee on Africa, on July 24th. That is exactly 1 month, 1 week after the attack in my village that consumed 271 of my kinsmen, 34 of whom are my direct relatives. We have been facing this Islamist genocide over a very long period of time. But because the victims were the ones speaking, Nigerian government were not listening. Because a lot of them in government, in the federal government, amongst many governors of the core north, amongst many traditional rulers, are the sponsors of this jihad. Why are we lying to ourselves? America did not so motto in law, that is on your own, on their own, stand up to say they are going to fight this issue in Nigeria. No, it is Nigerians that begged for help. I included, my friend Uto in Oklahoma. I wrote to Ted Cruz. I wrote to Senator James Langford, the senior senator from Oklahoma. They've been pursuing this even that week before Trump designated Nigerian status to that of a country of particular concern. He did that last Friday. On Tuesday, I already knew about it because I got the information from the Department of State. They said they are reaching out to our complaints. Okay, and then number two, these people have more intel than even Nigerian government have themselves. I'm telling you because I've related with these people. Their intelligence, it is from these people that I even begin to know stories about Nigeria that I never knew. We have two American consulates in Nigeria. We have Embassy of America in Abuja. We have the consulate in Lagos. Yes. Do you know that these places are like the White House in Nigeria? And so these places, they have the intel about Nigeria, even more than Nigeria. Precious, my sister. These people are the owners of the technology we use. Today, you'll be talking to me, we will be talking straight away. You say, oh, let's talk on WhatsApp because you feel that you want to talk through an encrypted platform. But these are the people that own it. So it's not encrypted to them. You say, oh, let's talk through Facebook Messenger because it's encrypted. It's not encrypted to them. You say, okay, wow, Facebook can be hacked, WhatsApp can be hacked. Okay, let's talk through Turaya, satellite telephone. Who owns the satellite? Who owns the satellite telephone that you're communicating? So why are you deleting yourselves? Okay, you're talking through a microchip, through SIM card that has a microchip. Who owns those microchips? Do you know the communication those things sense? So, America's intel, just like Israeli intel, Mossad intel, I don't think there's any intel in the world that can beat the CIA, the FBI, and Mossad put together. So, me as a victim from Yerwata, my own land, my own ancestral land, the land that is established by my great-great-grandfather, the father of my grandfather. These people came, killed this. Precious, I had a talk with you in June, the month it happened. Yes, it is. I told you that two weeks before it happened, they killed about 8 of our people. So they've been killing almost every week, every 2 weeks. What the difference between what happened on June 13 and 14, the massacre of about 278 people, was because of just the sheer size, the sheer number. But we've lived with it for the past 10 years. That every week they will come, they will kill 10 of our people, they will kill 8, they will kill 13. And let me tell you the extent of government complicity in this. Do you know that soldiers in Yerwata have been involved in the killings of our people? Soldiers in Yerwata and in Uday.
Soldiers?
Listen.
That are meant to protect your people are among those attacking you?
See,
now what's in the talk?
Precious,
Sir?
when Trump described us as a disgraced nation, a disgraced country rather, do you know it's an apt and a succinct appellation? We are not proud of it, but that is the truth of the matter. Except you want to deny the truth. You know, look, where in the world have you seen communities protest against deployment of soldiers, if not Nigeria? Communities across the plateau, communities across Southern Kaduna, communities across Benue have on countless times protest for the withdrawal of soldiers. In other places in the world, when they deploy soldiers to crisis-prone areas, the people begin to become assured and secured. But not in our place, because in our place, look, when Yerwata was attacked on June 13, there were soldiers in the primary school. They did not shoot at these terrorists that came in over 100 bikes. No one gunshot was targeted at this terrorist. And they killed how many of my kinsmen that night?
And you think the United States, and you think that the US know all these things, so they talk like this?
They know everything now. They know everything. And the response that came that day was from the police. That's why our community, we prefer the police. Every time our community protests, they say, no, leave the police. We don't want soldiers. Let me tell you, in 2022, in August 2022, Fulani terrorists attacked my village in broad daylight. They killed 8 of our people. So the soldiers camped in Yerwata that day. They mixed with some of our youth to repel these terrorists. They killed 13 of these terrorists. My sister, I'm saying this very openly today, that immediately the following day, you know, Yerwata is just 25 minutes drive from Makodi. It's on the federal highway. Do you know that out of the 13 people that were killed, these 13 terrorists that were killed, 3 of them were serving soldiers with their ID card, Fulani soldiers with their ID card in their pockets. 3 of these people.
That's not true.
We took this matter. Yes, we took the matter. I took the matter to Colonel Pemba, retired, the security advisor to Governor Otom. We went and reported this matter to the commander of 72 Special Forces Battalion in Northern Imakoti. 3 of these people who were killed, the terrorists that came to attack the other, 3 were having ID cards of Nigerian soldiers in their pockets. And do you know the soldier, Staff Sergeant Kingsley Oludare, the soldier who led that attack to repel the Fulanis, the following day he was redeployed from Yorota. So they do not even hide it. Instead of
Lieutenant Yerima, I commend you. I commend you as a father. You have made me proud that there is a future generation that cannot be bullied, that cannot be manipulated, that cannot be intimidated, that respect authority. You have respected your commanding officers. You have respected your uniform, and you stood to defend your uniform. We are proud of you. And this is to say to all politicians and Nigerian leaders, it is time we begin to throw away this madness. Right? Madness. Just as the wiki, the FCT minister has been displaying the past few months. We must know that it is not every Nigerian you can intimidate. And when a generation knows her right, she will stand on the part of her right. In the midst of the bullying, he will still give you your respect. Even when speaking, he will always say, sir, give you your respect. But at the same time, it's a lesson that you must know that your falling has just begun. Unless you retrace your path, change your way, then you can have safety. Congratulations, Lieutenant Yerima. We're proud of you and all soldiers and all forcemen who are standing their guard to protect their uniform, protect the integrity of the authority over their head, and also respect command. Command. You never argued with your senior, but you respected command. Congratulations. Well done.
The naval officer should be promoted. He demonstrated the ethics of his profession. He demonstrated the lessons he got in his profession. He showed what it means to be in that profession, not deferring to any political intimidation or whatever. He showed that he's a well-grounded naval officer. And so, every other person should take a cue. This is how you should behave. Your first allegiance is to your profession and your commanding officer, not to any other person. That's the truth. That's what's important with all these policemen who are carrying bags for politicians' wives and their children. A police officer protecting a thug, a political thug. This is an insult. I don't think you can find any military man or naval man doing this kind of. It can never happen. But politicians police are doing it routinely. I remember during the last election, some policemen were standing behind M. Oluomo while he was carrying boxes and destroying polling units and all that. Policemen were there behind him, guarding him. And when they asked him, he said, what can we do? We don't have any weapon or not. We don't, a very lame excuse. That's why you are standing behind a thug who is causing electoral infraction, and you call yourself a policeman. This is why the police don't have any respect, seriously. They have reduced themselves to nothing. No army or naval officer will descend so low. So, in fact, the whole world is celebrating that naval officer. He deserves all the accolades. His organs should promote him. He represented them very, very well, because his first allegiance is to the commander-in-chief, then to his own direct commanding officer. Apart from that, no other person, because he belonged to a military tradition where obeying the last order is respected. The man was telling him, look, I was sent to do something here. I was sent here. I am on a mission here. My Oga commanded me to come here. So what are you saying? I should now leave my Oga and follow your own, Abi? That means he has lost his job. Oh. That's the truth.
I like how military people operate. Say, I've come to move you. Move or I move you. You may be begging, normal people may be begging people, but not when a real military person arrives that is fully trained and fully loaded. Why are you people laughing? It looks like there's something you are laughing about. La, 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 la. We trust the Lord that this nation will work and come to the days when things are things, and it will work. And we are not very far from those days where things will work as they should work. And it is pay time for some people in our nation. I've said that before. I will say it more aggressively tonight. It's pay time. Pay time. There will be no hiding place for some people. Very soon, so-called big men will be looking for where to hide. They are looking for it already. If you are saying amen, say a loud amen.